Hi guys, I'm making this video for those of you who are struggling a little bit with figurative language on iReady. So we're going to talk about just a few of the types of figurative language here, and then we will build on it later. So the types that we are going to talk about today are metaphor, simile, hyperbole, personification, and sensory imagery. So a metaphor is a thing regarded as representative or symbolic of something else, especially something that's abstract. It does not use like or as to make a comparison. Okay? Franklin has a heart of gold. You are my sunshine. He's a walking encyclopedia. Okay, these are all examples of a metaphor. One of my favorite metaphors is from the movie Twister, when the fiance is sitting in the back seat. This woman right here is sitting in the back seat, and she's planning on marrying this guy right here. And she said, "When you told me you chased tornadoes, I always thought it was a metaphor." Okay, she thought it meant that he was a risk taker and not an actual tornado chaser. So she was a little freaked out when she found out the truth. A simile, on the other hand, does compare two things using like or as, so look for those key words. I'm busy as a bee. I'm hungry as a bear. She's as flat as a pancake, or this toy is as hard as a rock, are examples of similes, okay? When you compare two things like a girl and the sun, where she has blue eyes, blonde hair, and a bright smile, and the sun is round, yellow, and bright, you can say her smile is as bright as the sun, or her smile is bright like the sun, okay? When you see like or as, those are similes. When there is a comparison with no like or as, it is a metaphor. Hyperbole. I know the word looks like hyperbole, but it's actually pronounced hyperbole. A hyperbole is an over-exaggeration. Okay, have you ever heard somebody exaggerate to the point where it's almost ridiculous? Okay, these are hyperboles. For example, when Mrs. Britton is tired and says, "It is going to take me forever to grade these papers," it's not literally going to take me forever. It's probably going to take me an hour, maybe 3 hours, depending on the assignment, but it's not literally going to take me forever. Other examples can include, "My shoes are killing me. It's raining cats and dogs. I died laughing." But did you? Did you really die? Did you die? No, okay? These are not literally. They're not meant to be taken literally. They are over-exaggerations, okay? Personification is when human thoughts, actions, perceptions, and emotions are directly attributed to inanimate objects or abstract ideas, like a candle. A candle is a thing. It is not a person, but someone might say the flame of the candle danced in the dark. The candle can't dance, okay? It cannot do the tango, it cannot do the waltz, but the way the candle flickered, you might say that it danced in the dark. Another example would be the gray-eyed morn smiles on the frowning night, which is an excerpt from Romeo and Juliet, okay? The morning or the sun cannot smile, but often we see suns with smiley faces when they're drawn, right? Even teenagers draw suns with smiley faces because it's bright and shiny. Okay, we are giving the sun personification. We are giving it a human action. All right, so those are personification examples. Sensory imagery is any description that involves one or more of the five senses, which are touch, sight, taste, smell, and sound. Okay, so look for those things. The tiny red ant climbed up the broken twig. You are seeing that. You actually see the tiny red ant climbing up a broken twig when you read the tiny red ant climbed up the broken twig. We actually see it happening in our mind. Smell. Have you ever read something and then you automatically smelled it or tasted it? Like if I talk about bacon, we can smell it, we can taste it, right? So look for all those things. The sound of a horn honking, honk, honk, we actually hear it, okay? And of course, we know how things feel when we touch them. Look for those things with figurative language. If you have any questions, please ask.